Pisces, welcome back. Or if you are new, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel. And Pisces, this is your reading for the next 7-ish days from whenever you should happen to come across it. So yes, it is timeless. If this reading does not resonate, because not all readings can always resonate with everyone, please do check your rising, moon, and Venus readings. And if you don't know what those placements are, you can go to Cafe Astrology and get your chart done, and then come back and watch those videos. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with some oracle cards. Then I'll pull the tarot for each area of your life, and then I will end your reading with an angel number card. So let's get going. We have practicality. Capricorn got that. So we have practicality. It is a Capricorn card as well. That's why I remember it. And it's number 10. Resourcefulness, Cancer, and it's number 4. Stability, security, 10's about endings. And then, fortune. And that is Leo, and that is card number 5. Nice. Practicality, resourcefulness, and fortune. Just energy. Like, okay, I will take those. Sounds good to me. So let's go ahead and shuffle the tarot. Yeah, that fortune looks beautiful with that sun. Very nice. Resourcefulness. I like the crow. Birds or a crow may mean something to you. Feel like you may really like the color yellow, either for clothes or maybe for stuff for your home. All right, let's cut the cards. I don't have too much working space, so I'm doing some of it on my lap. Okay, let me start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay cards for each area of your life. I'll call it out, and then we'll go back through. So, love and partnerships, social life and others. This can be organizations that you belong to, like even dance clubs, whatever. Friends, social life, others. Career and business, so a job, 9 to 5, or if you own your own company, or even this could be about if you're trying to start your own like entrepreneurial endeavor on the side. Finances and wealth, kind of about your relationship or your current status with like money, investment, saving, that kind of thing. Health and well-being. I'm taking this as self-care as well. Home and family, rather self-explanatory. It says spirit and self. I'm looking at this as spiritual growth and personal growth. And then finally, advice, guidance, or confirmation from spirit. So let's go ahead and start with love and partnership, Pisces. Interesting. Okay. Could be two things. One, definitely with the Hermit. I see you having kind of pulled back, maybe isolating, but maybe just kind of pulling back from some area of your life, or maybe just kind of slowing down and pulling in, doing some introspection. The Hermit is like questioning, their life purpose, how they're doing things, what's going on. Just kind of a reset kind of time. And we all have them. And so as far as love and partnerships, I kind of see you pulling back, kind of observing, reconsidering, thinking about things, maybe even working on stuff like internally. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles, this can either mean that you're kind of uncomfortable going into a relationship and you're kind of holding you and yours to you, like you're kind of afraid to let go, maybe afraid to give. Or it could mean that you're ready to kind of start to build, and the 4 of Pentacles can represent like a firm, slow, solid foundation. Maybe both. So that's where I see for love and relationships, Pisces. Let's look at social life, others. So either you have way too many obligations in your social life and you need to chill, because I do that, is like I'll have nothing going on for like 6 months and I'm like, you have no life. Then I'll like take a class, join a club, call friends, and all of a sudden I've got something to do every weeknight, and I'm like, okay, can you find some balance? So something about your social life or your friends, or maybe an organization that you belong to, or maybe volunteer work, but something's a heavy load in this area of your life. The message that I'm getting from Spirit is, come on now, put down that load and have some fun. We've got the Knight of Wands. Maybe when you put down the load, only participate in that which excites you, in that which you're passionate about. I would say the message that I'm getting is kind of prune out some of it. Or if it's only one or two things, but like say it's an organization that you volunteer at, and you said you could do like 5 hours a month, and now you're finding yourself doing 5 hours a week. You know, maybe just pull back and find something that you really love and that you're passionate about. Career and business. Oh, wow. This is cool. I see a progression from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords. Page of Swords, young. Page of Swords can be a message. So this could be you're getting, maybe you're putting out resumes, and this is a message of interest and you get hired. But swords have to do with communication. So that definitely could be it. The job could have to do with communication. The business, maybe you're starting a business. You're starting out slow, but this is showing that it will really grow. The Page of Swords can be kind of, what's the word? Not flighty, but, well, flighty. Like kind of jump off into things like willy-nilly, not thinking or planning. But with the King of Swords here, I see that it ends up well. So, for career and business, I see progression, I see growth. I see that it may have something to do with communication. Yeah. A good thing. For finances and wealth. Interesting. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, fast action and usually a message. I feel like you're going to receive a message. Also, pages are messengers, and the cup is love. Finances and wealth, you're going to receive a message, maybe an offer to get involved with something. Okay, do your due diligence. I'm not getting any bad energy here. In fact, we have a fortune card, which is good tidings. So you make it an energy to do with finances or wealth. And maybe with the Page of Cups, it's not, you wouldn't have to put in too much, or I don't know. Just whenever, I always have to do disclaimer language. Never ever invest anything more than you can afford. Like make sure your rent, your food, your bills, you know, your kids' shoes, whatever, make sure everything's covered. You may know what this means. If you know more than I, a fast message coming in, and it's interesting, if it was a Page of Pentacles, I would get it more. But this is a, Pentacles, money. But I see Page of Cups, it's a little confusing to me. Maybe something that you'll love. I don't know. Finances and wealth, a message coming in quickly. And something to do with love. Maybe from someone that you know and love. Could be. This could be a person, a younger person. I'm really interested in that. Health and well-being. I like this. You know what this tells me with the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands? I feel like this is internal boundaries. Okay? I feel like you've had to set some boundaries with yourself, keep some promises to yourself. Like before, maybe you'd join the gym and then wouldn't go for 3 years, or you'd buy good food and it would sit and rot, or you'd buy supplements and never take them and they expired. Something like that. And you're like, you got tired of yourself, you got sick of yourself, and you said, self, get your shit together. and you put some boundaries, you made some promises to yourself, and you kept them. As far as health, well-being, self-care. Yeah, I think you weren't happy with how you were living your life. You weren't taking care of yourself. But with the King of Wands, I think you laid down the law and you followed your own law. Because I see you being, mature. But what's cool is with the King of Wands, it's like, I think it's fun. I think you created some habits that you really enjoy. And I think you're in a space now, let me say, where if before you were overweight, sluggish, fatigued, tired, maybe I'm using this example because I know about it, but say that's an example and you're like, look, you're going to end up on 10 medicines, in your older age if you don't get your shit together. But look at you now, the King of Wands. King of Wands is charismatic. King of Wands is good looking. King of Wands is fit. King of Wands is active. Yeah. I see you making some changes, keeping some promises to yourself, creating some new habits, and you are doing very well and looking good. Home and family. Wow. Oh, hold on here. Got some body parts. I had to draw little bikinis and stuff on all my decks because of YouTube. So we've got the Lovers and the Emperor. Crazy. Either you have an opportunity for love because, the two duality, love is coming in. The Emperor, you're mature, you're solid, you're going to own it, you're going to have a really good, solid relationship. That's all I can tell from this. With the Lovers and the Emperor, I just got a vibe that you're very mature in this arena. You're going to meet someone. It's going to be beautiful. It could be your soulmate. Yeah, home and family looks really, really good. With you turning yourself into the King of Wands and becoming, so far you're being depicted as the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. And Wands are really like charismatic, good-looking people. Emperor is the boss. So why would it be weird that you would have a thriving love life? Not at all. If you don't have it now, I do see it coming in. I see fortune and love, growth, kind of beautiful. So for personal growth and spiritual growth, oh, lovely. So we have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords, it could be like over here with the Seven of Wands where you were not being good to yourself and you had to lay down boundaries. This card with self-growth could say this was you like lying, cheating, and stealing to and from yourself, about life. It could be finally getting taking the tools that you need to make the change. Yeah, but I see this as in conjunction with the Seven of Wands. I see this you self-growth, turning yourself around. And the thing that I really love about this, isn't this interesting? So in love and partnerships, you have the Hermit, growth, and the Four of Pentacles, a slow start. But down here, we have the Lover and the Emperor. I see like a progression even this way. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I see you working on yourself too, like a glow up. And it's in finances because it's Pentacles. So I think you're going through like some self-growth in your finances too, like setting yourself up stable. Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Taking care of yourself, getting healthy, building yourself up. I'm feeling like this home and family thing is like a prediction. The Lovers and the Emperor. I really do. Because I'm seeing you working on yourself and creating all this stuff. I don't know if you have this yet. If you do, wonderful. But if you don't, I see it. Now, advice and guidance from Spirit. We have the Moon and the Ten of Swords. The Moon, trusting your intuition, seeing the truth. The Ten of Swords, being done. We have the 10, and I always like to connect when the numbers are the same. We have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Being ready to put something down. Of course, you feel kind of bad here, right? But cutting out that which does not serve you, or those people who do not have your best interests at heart, seeing the light. I think this is, instead of, it could be advice from Spirit if you've not done this yet, but I think it's acknowledgement from Spirit that you're cutting out those people and things that don't serve you, and that you're finally seeing the light and trusting your own intuition. And that is that's spiritual growth. This is good. This is really good, Pisces. Let us see if we can get an angel card number here for you to close out the reading. Alrighty, let me cut the cards and see what we get. Ooh, 999, a sign of completion. You are finishing a chapter to start the next. That's what I kind of feel like. A progression, like finishing something off. We got the 10 and the 10, an ending. Okay, I feel like the career is starting, because we went from the Page to the King. A small offer, a new start. Okay, the progression and the completing of the old way of not taking care of yourself to the King of Wands. I kind of feel like maybe a lot of this is prediction and you haven't really accomplished all this yet. And if not, I'm here to tell you, looking good. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And Pisces, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. It would really help support me and the channel, and it wouldn't cost you a penny. So I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, Pisces, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.